Example 1 for combining like terms. 9x plus 3y minus 2x plus 5. So the first thing we have to look for are terms that look alike. In this case, 9x and minus 2x match. Remember to bring the sign with it. So when I rewrite this, I'm going to get 9x minus 2x, and I'm going to bring down everything else. So plus 3y plus 5. The x's match, so I can combine those. So 9x minus 2x is 7x, and then I just bring the remaining terms down. Plus 3y plus 5. Now no other term matches. This has an x, this has a y, and this is a constant. So in simplest form, 7x plus 3y plus 5 is simplified. Example 2 for combining like terms. Simplify 6 parentheses 5 plus n end of parentheses minus 2n. So the first thing we have to do is use distributive property before we can even combine like terms. So in this case, we have to distribute the 6 to the 5 and then the 6 to the n. So when we do this, we have 6 times 5, and then we have to bring down our sign, plus, and then 6 times n. And then we bring what's left over. Make sure you bring the sign. So minus 2n. Now we have to multiply. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 6 times n is 6n, minus 2n. Right? And now we're looking for what terms can we combine. We can combine these two, which is 6n minus 2n, and that gets us 4n. So that's 30 plus 4n. I personally like to write the variables in front, so I'm going to rewrite that as 4n plus 30. And we know it's plus 30 because the sign in front of the 30 isn't there, so it's assumed to be positive. So 6 parentheses 5 plus n end of parentheses minus 2n is equal to 4n plus 30. Remember, you have to use distributive property. The 6 is on the outside, multiply it by the 5, bring down the sign, and then 6 times n. Combining like terms. Blank and blank are like terms with an exponent of 1. So in these first two blanks, you're going to put a constant with a variable, but the variable has to be the same, and the exponent can only be 1. For example, x, y, z. All right, those all have an exponent of 1. Blank and blank are like terms with an exponent of 2. So in these two blanks, you're going to put a constant with a variable, and the exponent has to be 2, like x squared, y squared, z squared. In the expression blank plus blank plus blank, the like terms are blank and blank because they have the same variable with the same exponent, which can be simplified to blank and blank. So in the first three blanks, you're going to come up with an expression that has two like terms and one different term. In the two next blank spots, blanks 4 and 5, you're going to tell me what the two like terms are. And then in the blanks 6 and 7, you're going to tell me what the expression is simplified after you combine the two like terms from blanks 4 and 5.